Summer is ended, the leaves are turning brown.
Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and if you're already an existing subscriber, of course, welcome back. Today we're going to be building a DIY media wall. In fact, we've already built the media wall and I forgot to do the intro, so I'm just adding this little bit at the beginning. Anyway, I'm going to get straight into the main video. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. This is the wall we're going to be working on today. We're going to be building on the chimney breast wall. Unfortunately, we would like it if the chimney breast wasn't there, but we can't take it out, so we're just going to extend it to where this little unit is, bring it further along so both the alcoves are like equal sizes. This is like the overview of the room at the moment. We're not going to be using that TV, that's going in the bedroom, and we've got a new TV to go on the wall round about where the mirror is, maybe a little bit lower, and we've got like an integrated fire to go in there as well. That's why we need to extend the chimney breast. Fireplace is out now, and we're just going to try and fill up the hole where the old gas fire was. We've cut the carpet away now, so this is going to be the full length of the chimney breast. Cut a little bit away there, so each alcove is going to be the same size now. As you can see, this one is like much bigger than the one over there, so we're just going to equal the room up so it's like symmetrical. Day 3, I didn't get to film anything yesterday, but as you can see, we've extended the chimney breast from there to there, and just a little bit on this side. The first bit of plasterboard's just gone in, so this is going to be, I'll step back so you can see it a bit better. This is going to be the area for the TV, and then we've got the little slit in the centre for the soundbar, and then the fire is going to be the full length of the wall. We're going to have an access point over here where the plugs are, so you can see the sockets there. So we're going to have like a little access area in this area. We're almost finished now, just 2 more bits of wood to go on the side, and then a little access panel at the side, and then what next? And then the plasterer, and then we're good to go, aren't we?
We are.
Day 4, and we've got the plasterer here today. So he's just put all the rails around. They're not called rails, I don't know what they're called, edging, like the metal strips, and some sort of like gauze tape, and masked off the wall and the ceiling, things like that, so it doesn't all get sort of splattered with plaster. So hopefully by the end of the day it should be done. Several days have passed now, and as you can see, the plaster's dried quite nicely. It's turned a nice light colour. I'm going to give it 3 coats of paint. I'm going to give it a base coat, of which something I've mixed myself, and it's just white emulsion, 3 parts of emulsion to 1 part water. You've got to do like a watery coat first on like raw plaster because it just sort of absorbs it up. I'm going to give it a light sand, then I'll do a second coat of that, then I'll go in with my actual colour, which is the Wilko's Moonlight White, which I've got on the other walls around the room apart from the alcoves. Michael spent yesterday putting the wall bracket in place, well, the plugs for the wall bracket, and he's fed all the cables through. We picked up this little thing off, I think it was Amazon. It was only 80 pence or something, just to make the job nice and neat at the end. So he's also put a hole in for the fire and one for the soundbar around here. They cut this hole for the plugs because we didn't get, to keep the cost down, we didn't get Sparky in. We're just using the existing plugs, but because we built that wall out, obviously we've got this space. So we bought this access panel, which was from, I think it was from Screwfix or something like that, or Tool Station, one of the two. And as you can see in there, we've still got the plugs. We've got to get rid of all of these wires. They'll all go in the wall. So it'll be nice and neat when we're finished. So I'm going to crack on with the painting now. I've just finished the final coat of the Moonlight White, and you can see all those lines. That's off the chandeliers. I don't mind the dust. But it's finally finished. So I've just cleaned up, hoovered through, and now I'm waiting for Michael coming in from work, and then we can get the TV and the fire put in and eventually finish the job. Hi guys. I've eventually finished my lounge. It's only taken plumb 3 weeks. Michael's just finished putting the skirting board on, so the media wall is now complete. So I'm going to take into the lounge and show you what we've been doing. I've also put a little bit of autumn deco out, as much as I'm going to put out. I put the rest away. I was thinking, oh, I can't be done with it anymore. So I'm going to turn the camera around and take it into the lounge. I'll just shut this door and I'll show you. I've put a little bit of autumn deco out. I've just used my existing wreath and just put those little picks in there and sprayed them gold. I know you don't get gold pumpkins, but in Joanne's world you do. I've also just put some pumpkins along there in the garland that I got from B&M's, but they were like a yellowy colour and I preferred them sort of a little bit more natural, so I've sprayed them with some stone paint. I've also sprayed my ornaments gold as well. I just got this little vase out the hallway and just put my pampas in there, and I've sprayed the candlesticks and things like that. I love this corner, it's really nice. I've just got, excuse the attire, it's like Sunday, so I'm just like having a bit of a loungewear pyjama day. So this gold has been upstairs, sorry, this mirror has been upstairs for ages, and it was just like, it was silver and I wasn't loving it, so I sprayed it with the champagne gold and I really do like it. I've also moved this chair which was in the window, and I've moved that here, the little Louis chair, and just put, like, as you can see, natural deco on there. I've got a pumpkin cushion on there, and I've just draped the throw over the side of the chair. We've got some lights in the corner of the room, and those are the Philips Hue lighting, which actually works alongside the TV. You kind of sync it with the TV, but at the moment I haven't got it synced. I will show you like at night and what it's like with the Philips Ambience TV. I absolutely love it. But you can sort of change these lights to any colour you want. Okay, Google, change lights to red. So just change the lighting in the corner of the room, but that will match up with the TV. So when the TV's on, say if it's blue on one side of the screen, it'll change this side of the lighting to blue, and you'll see the lighting around the TV. We can kind of pull the TV off the wall as well, so it like illuminates the full sort of media wall. We've put this fire in as well, and that changes colour. I'll show you that. I'll try and draw the pull the blinds down a little bit. Okay, Google, change lights to bright white. Okay, Google, change lights to maximum lighting. Not that I really like bright white lights. Okay, Google, change lights to candle white. That's better. I like soft lighting. So on the rest of the room, all I've done is I've put a few little pumpkins here and there. I've put my cushions out, and I've got a little pumpkin jar here, and I've got that filled with mints and things like that. I've sprayed this little dish that I got from B&M's. No, I didn't. I got it from, where did I get it from? I got it from Primark. I've sprayed it gold underneath. And on this little tray over here, I've just put a pumpkin. Okay, Google, stop. I've just put pumpkin, and oh, sorry, I've just thought everybody's Google Homes are going to be activated at home. Sorry about that. So yeah, and I just made like a little sign with my Cricut machine and just put a few bits of pampas over there, and I've just got some flicker and flame candles over here, battery operated ones, and in my lantern there, and in this lantern over here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shut the curtains, and I'm going to shut the blinds rather, and I'm going to show you kind of what the Philips Hue thing is like on the media wall. So this is like the Philips Ambilight. So as you can see, it changes colour. This is just like a demo, and can you see the lights in the corner of the room are changing to like the colours on the screen. I know this isn't for everyone, but I really do like it. You get the whole like cinema experience. So you see how like one side of the screen is pink, that side of the room is blue, because that's synced with this side, like the other side of the screen. You should see the lights sort of change as the picture on the TV changes. So clever. And the fire also, you can kind of change the colour if you want it on there. I quite like the sort of like fire colour, you know, of orange, but you can have it like modern colours like the blue and the red and the green, and then you can mix the colours. But personally, I kind of prefer the more sort of naturally toned colours, like that's my favourite. That brings us to the end of my video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's obviously been a journey for us. It's taken about 3 weeks to do. I do really like the media wall, but I do like I like a mix of old-fashioned and modern, and I feel like I have quite achieved that. I've still managed to keep like my old-fashioned furniture with the mahogany on it, and like the mirror is quite modern, but the mahogany is quite sort of dated, and the media wall is quite modern, but then I've got like me Louis chair and things like that, which are quite oldie-worldy and old-fashioned, and that's what I like. I just like, the thing is, I don't really like to go with the fashion. I like to go with what I like and what like Michael likes, and that's what we've kind of done. Anyway, guys, that's the end of my video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. If this is the sort of content that you like, I'm always doing home stuff. Consider subscribing to my channel. All you've got to do is click that little subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload. Anyway, guys, I'll see you all in my next video.
Summer is ended, the leaves are turned.